Our society has become so incredibly fake, especially with social media, especially with this whole status game that we're trying to top, that we have lost touch with who we are. If you don't take off this mask and actually be human and confront your problems head on without obscuring it with bullshit, without putting a mask on yourself and pretending that you are someone that you are not, life is going to give you a reality check. So instead of waiting for it to all come crashing down, this beautiful house of cards that you have built, be a fucking human being. Actually just embody what it means to be human, to be angry sometimes, to get triggered, to have trauma, to not have everything worked out, to not know what you're doing in life, to not have purpose or direction or whatever it is that you are struggling with. Actually just be genuine with it. Be sincere about who you are and what your problems are, because if you are not sincere about your problems, you aren't ever going to look at your problems. It doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter how flawed you think you are, how much dysfunction you have, but as long as you are being real with yourself, then you can actually see the depth of your dysfunction. As long as you take off the mask and you actually say, whoa, I'm actually not feeling good today. I'm actually struggling. I actually have some problems. Then you can actually see yourself through an unbiased filter and work to resolve those problems. And unless you actually take off the mask and look at it, you look at yourself instead of just pretending that you have all of your shit together all the time, then you are not going to get anywhere in your life. You are going to keep repeating the same patterns again and again and again and again. Don't just pretend that it doesn't matter and that you are beyond it, because you are not beyond it. You are not beyond doing the healing. You are not beyond doing the growth. You are not beyond the human experience. And as long as you act like you have transcended your human body and that everything is great, everything is all love and light, believe me, I have seen it so many times, it will come back to bite you in the ass. If you are truly on a growth journey and you want to continue growing and continue healing and actually genuinely achieve a state of being that is beautiful, that does recognize all of the different aspects of life, that does recognize all of these different emotions and things that we can experience, if you want to develop true wisdom, you need to be real with yourself. And as long as you are genuine with yourself and you really are, transparent with your own thoughts and feelings and emotions and experiences, then you create a much better platform for true growth and true work to happen. Humanize yourself. Humanize your human experience and show people that you are a human that they can connect with, that you have problems that you are trying to solve. And when other people see that you are a three-dimensional human being who is going through their shit, then they can relate to you. They can connect with you. They will see, this is actually a real person, which is refreshing because everyone's just on their phones, swiping through TikTok and Tinder and, just pretending that they are someone that they are not. Everyone is just chasing money and chasing bullshit and fame and whatever it is that just doesn't provide fulfillment, but this person is real. This person is actually human. This person doesn't care about these things. They are just being themselves. They are being weird. They are being strange. They are being dysfunctional. So when you are holding this facade on your face like it is a part of who you are, then people won't be able to connect with you. People won't be able to identify with you because there is nothing there that is real about you. And, you can hold that image over your face for the rest of your life if you want. If that's what really makes you happy, then do it, be my guest. But you're not going to have friends. You're not going to make connections. You aren't going to be real with people because people want to see real people because it makes them feel less lonely in this solitary journey that we call life. And the more you allow your dysfunction to be seen, without trying to be perfect, without trying to cover everything up, without really giving a shit about how people perceive you anymore because you are actually secure in your own life, then you will start to feel more at peace with your own life experience because you are not reliant on the external validation. You are not reliant on people to shower you with compliments and rub your ego because what does it do in the end? How does this actually help you? When you stop craving validation like so many people in this world do, then you are going to free yourself. You are going to feel much, much better about your own life situation because you are no longer reliant on other people's compliments. You are no longer reliant on other people rubbing your ego. And you don't need this false sense of satisfaction to actually feel good in yourself. Don't fall into this trap of pretending that you are above it all, because you are not. Believe me, no matter how far along your own spiritual journey you are, no matter how many things you have accomplished or how many battles you have won, you are not above it all. So let's see where that path leads you, the path of bullshitting your way through life. And let's see where the path of being genuine, being human, and humanizing yourself leads you. Two very different paths. You have free will. You decide which path you are going to take, A or B. And you will need to accept the consequences of taking a path that is not in your highest interest. If you actually want to grow, if you actually want to expand yourself, you need to do the hard yards. You need to take off this mask and show the world who you really are. Expose your dysfunction, expose your trauma, expose the thing that is underneath all of this so that you can see it. Otherwise, this dysfunction that you are not looking at will catch up with you later on in your life. You're going to have these reoccurring patterns, these painful patterns that keep happening again and again and again, and you wonder why they keep happening. You wonder why you keep getting in relationships with narcissists or abusive people. You wonder why you keep losing your money, or you keep going through a certain experience or type of experience that you don't know why you're attracted to it, you don't know why it's happening in your life, but it is, and you can't seem to prevent it from happening. They will keep happening, these patterns will keep happening as long as you don't get into the root cause of why they are happening and heal the dysfunction causing them. But you cannot see that dysfunction if you are not looking at it, if you have a mask obscuring it. There is no escape. There is no way you can get around the inner work. That is part of life. You will have to go inside. You will have to go deeper into your life experience and into yourself to really start dredging up all the shit that is in there. But if you genuinely want to grow as a person, you need to go in here. You need to go in here. You need to journey into yourself, and this is a very real experience. This is a very confronting experience because you will experience your demons. You will see all of the shit that you have been keeping inside yourself. It's not until we really walk this journey that we see how fucked up we are. But it's beautiful. We are also beautiful within our dysfunction.